What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a set review for you guys today we have set number 76175, Attack on the Spider-Lair. Recommended age is 8+. Piece count is 466, while the price point is $69.99 USD. So yeah, this is a really cool set. You come with 6 characters. 3 of them are wait, actually, 3 of them, yes, are not exclusive to this set, but everything else is exclusive. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna start off with the first character, which is Spider-Man. So first up, we have Spider-Man, or as everyone likes to call him, Spider-Man. I just thought it was a funny joke, but I don't think anybody liked it. So you come with these really cool web pieces, which you only got in one other set, which is the Doc Ock set, which was really cool to get. But of course, I knocked over Spider-Man. Oops. But yeah, anyway, he has arm printing, which is new for this year, which is pretty cool to get. Also, he comes with this really cool a new head piece and torso, but it's all new for 2021. But should have had dual molded legs, in my opinion. We should have been getting a figure that looks like, I forget where my dual molded figure is. But anyway, can't find the figure. Who cares? But yeah, now let's go on to the next figure. So here is Venom, and we've gotten him before, many times before. We have gotten him in the Venomosaurus, and we have also gotten him in some other sets too. This is not the first time that we have gotten the Venom before, but of course this is a very new piece in my opinion. I think these are new, but tell me in the comments below. I have already combined this Venom with the Venomosaurus Venom, which I will be showing you how to build a better Venom. But yeah, anyway, I think that we should have got an exclusive head or something of him smiling. This figure is just the same exact Venom that we have been getting. Some people really wanted to get this Venom, which is the Big Fig Venom, but of course we didn't get that Venom. Instead, we got this Venom, which is cool, but should have had leg printing, new exclusive torso, something new that we have not gotten before. But yeah, now time to go on the next figure, which is going to be Iron Spider. So here is Iron Spider, and you might be wondering, wait, aren't we supposed to look Green Goblin? Well, we're taking a look at the boring figures, the figures that we've already gotten before. Now, this is especially sad. This is sad because this is super sad because we have gotten this Venom, this Iron Spider already. But you know what's even more sad? These claws came on the old Venom, the old Iron Spider that came in the Venomosaurus, but instead we get the one from Infinity War. What? That's just so strange. Why did we get this version? I mean, we don't deserve this version, but I guess Lego is gonna rehash the Infinity War arms. Anyway, it's a nice build. The things rotate in the back all the way. Should have been gold or something new. I like when we get new figures, but when we get the same figure, it doesn't start to turn out good. But the only reason why I like getting this is because this is actually, I already took apart my old version, because now I have 2 versions of him. I took an old version to create a new custom, and I took it apart to make a better version of this. So it's super cool to get new figures, but I kind of like getting the same figure because the crack down the torso. So this Venom is actually the Venom that I own from the Venomosaurus. You can tell that because of the torso. The torso is kind of getting a crack down it. You see that? You see that little wearing down of it? You see, that's what happens over the years with your figures. It's not that bad because I've had them since December, but first, this is really cool because when you get new figures, then you get to get a brand new version. So yeah, now let's get on to Green Goblin. So here's the brand new Green Goblin for 2021. And yeah, I think he's a super cool figure. This is my first ever Green Goblin, so I kind of have a soft spot for him. But anyway, I don't think this is the best Green Goblin that we have ever gotten before. We've already gotten more than one Green Goblin, but I think this one is unique. It has a new armored printing, if you see on the legs. It has this new armor printing, which looks super cool. And then on the torso, too, it looks especially cool. On the back, if you go on the very back, he has more of that awesome new armor look, which I think this is based on Contest of Champions, but I might be wrong. The face is definitely based on Contest of Champions, but I think it looks super cool, and I am very happy that I have my first Green Goblin. It's super cool. Up, don't go out. No. Yeah, overall, I think he's a really cool figure to get. I do like his pumpkin bomb thing. On the back of the other expression, he does have an alternate expression, which is him being angry. And of course, he has a stud shooter, which, if we want, it's supposed to probably be a pumpkin bomb shooter. It's pretty lazy, but if you pull back on this gray trigger, it fires. And of course, you do get extra, which it went back here to the set, so that is super cool to retrieve. Also, some people might not know this, but I used to hate satchels because they used to flail around all the time. But now I love satchels because you can actually clip them on the side of the torso, which I don't think not that many people know about. But yeah, what you do is you basically just do this, and it clips on the side of the torso. So what you do is just push down on the side, and boom, you hear that click? Now it's stuck in there. Now it won't shake all over the place, which is super cool. And I like this Green Goblin a lot. We will take a look at his Green Goblin glider in a minute, but we're going to take a look at the rest of the figures. So this is probably one of my favorite figures out of the whole set. For some other people, it might not be. But of course, what we're going to do is we're going to take this head off, because you do come with an extra head, which is supposed to be Scott Lang and Peter Parker. Wow, my stand just flew right out of under me. So yeah, let me fix that. Yeah, anyway, there we go. But he does come with this new hood piece, which is not hood piece, but this new head, which, let me see if I can take it off. This clear head, there we go. But he does come with this beanie, which is from the Far From Home, which I have not gotten. It's one of the sets I really wanted to get, but I didn't get it, which is cool, because now I have it. Torso print looks a lot like Ben Reilly, gives you a lot of those vibes. If these colors were just inverted, like the shirt was red and then the end shirt was blue, and then just like arms are blue and then the legs are like blue, then this would be a good figure. It also is too. I kind of like this suit. I think this is like his homemade suit of Lego, giving him a homemade suit. I don't understand why they gave him the Tobey Maguire hair, which this is also called the Sheldon hair, which this has a million other things that this is called, like the Agent Coulson hair. But I call it the Tobey Maguire because it's the Spider-Man, and this is what most people use for their unmasked Tobey Maguire head, which, of course, I think this is a cool figure. It's a very nice exclusive figure. I don't think the head is really cool, but now we're going to go on to everyone's favorite figure, which I saved the best for last, which is the Ultimate Spider-Man suit. So here is the big time suit, or the Ultimate Spider-Man suit. Most people know this from the PS4 game, which I had this as an action figure once, and then I lost it. But yeah, this is an action figure that I did have, and it's cool to have it in Lego. I thought this was the black suit Spider-Man. That's why I picked it up. But of course, this is the big time suit, or the Ultimate Spider-Man, as the box calls it. But we all know that's the big time suit. But anyway, it's a very nice exclusive figure. And I think if you zoom in on the torso, you could see that it has little blue highlights in there. I think this is what they would use if they made a Black Bolt. That's what I hope that they would use. But of course, this is a very nice figure to get, and I'm very happy that we got it. On the back, there's some more printing, which is super cool. You have some nice toe printing. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to take a look at the accessories, and then we're going to take a look at the build. Some extra accessories you get are some extra web pieces, some web handcuffs, so if you want to take Venom, we'll take his little black things out. Then what you do is you basically just put these on like this, and they go right over his hands, which is pretty cool. And they're super cool to get, and that's what you do for Venom. You also get an extra one of these black pieces, which is super cool to get. And yeah, what you can do is you can take Spider-Man and like give him these webs and some stuff like that. It's a whole bunch of customization that you can do with these figures. But yeah, now we're gonna take a look at the actual set starting from left to right. Never mind, we'll get there in a second, but this is my the front, which yes, this is held on with tape because the stick did run out. I'm not that proud of it, and I'm very disappointed with the front of this, but that's what happens when you get stickers. But when you look at it kind of in the dark, like with the slide off, you can kind of not see it that well. Like, and then when you turn the light on, you can really see it. But I think it's not that bad. I think it's just a big disappointment. So remember, kids, always put on your stickers right, or else you'll turn out like this, where you put on the stickers wrong all the time, and then you finally put it on, and then you put it on right, and then it just turns out ugly. So yeah, let's go on to the left and right now. Kicking things off from the left, we have Spider-Man granting us with this skateboard, which does come in the set. I did not show it in the extra accessories, but of course, we have the best part. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take Spider-Man, you're supposed to take him up here, and of course, ride him down this, which, hold on, let me get this out of the way. I don't know, just get that out of the way. Um, anyway, but what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take Spider-Man and kind of like do this and stuff, which looks pretty cool, but of course, by gravity, sometimes he falls good, sometimes he doesn't, which of course, they probably did take the inspiration for the skateboard from Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, which of course is a custom character I did make custom. But yeah, anyway, you're supposed to do this. And then if we raise the camera up, you do have a thing. Don't look in the background over here because, yeah, of course, those are the suit racks, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Of course, you can take Spider-Man and pose him and do super cool tricks with him. Anyway, you can also do this. You're probably looking at this in the background. This is for an upcoming mock for this set, so that's a little preview of that. But anyway, yeah, you can. It's really fun to play with this. But of course, if you guys know that Gwen from she's not included in this set, but Gwen from the Doc Ock set actually came with the skateboard too. So if you buy that set, then you can have like your friend, and then you guys can both, I don't know, do skateboard stuff. And so yeah, when you get more of these figures, then you can have a really fun time with it. Wow, that was super blurry. But yeah, now let's go into the suit racks. So here is the suit racks, and of course, this does have all the suits right here, which does give, some people don't like this, like some people like Peter when he's in his apartment, stuff like this. But I think that this set is based off the Vex by Venom set, because Spider-Man did have a Green Goblin, which you guys might not be saying, well, that's not true. What happened? What happened to this figure and stuff? Why is this figure not in here? And why is the Junior's Green Goblin not in here with the glider and stuff? Well, this set does have to be new, but I think that this got a lot of inspiration off X by Venom, which if you've not seen that, I suggest that you do. It's on Netflix, and you can watch it on YouTube for free. So what it basically is this is Green Goblin's lair, and then Green Goblin goes to jail, and Venom gets away. That's why it's called Vexed by Venom. And then after that, Peter turns this into his own lab, which is pretty cool. That's what this is based off of, and then he probably took his shoots and stuff, but nobody really cares about that. Anyway, we have the three suits that are included in this set, and then we also have the Iron Spider rack, which goes on this ball joint, which is pretty cool. But of course, that's not how it is in the comic books. But of course, don't question Lego's methods. And then we have a little grate, a whole bunch of dark blue. If you go on the top, you could take some extra suits, which I guess I will show you. These suits are not included. Oh, so you could take your Spider-Man figure, you put them up here and stuff like that, and maybe build more of these to do stuff like that. But what I usually do to take my three figures are I take this figure from Night Monkey, and then you basically just take your own figures from your collection. Of course, these are not in the set. You take your Andrew Garfield, and there you go. there you go. You already have your suit rack, which looks pretty cool. But of course, these 3 suits are not included in this set. These are in my own collection, which you can make customs and buy from older Spider-Man sets. But yeah, now let's go on more to the right. Kicking things off on the back, you do have these little tools, which you get in bag 3, I think, which is pretty cool. Which, of course, you can take some of these off like this. We'll take this hammer off. Let's take this hammer off. Of course, you do have to move that web, which we will take a look. We'll also take a look at that. But, of course, you could take your Spider-Man figure. And, of course, he has his hammer, so you can do some work on the motorcycle over here, which we will take a look at in a second. But, of course, you can put that right back here, which sometimes, if you really want to, you can just remove this and put it on like this. And then put it back there again. It's pretty simple. That's why it's on there. On the front, as you guys probably saw, we'll move up a bit. You do have this spider drone, which goes right here in this sticker over here, but we'll take a look at that in a sec. There is an identical one on the other side, but again, we'll take a look at that in a second. Before we take a look at the bat monitor, we're going to take a look at this motorcycle. It's a really cool motorcycle. Now, we've already had this motorcycle basically before, like the exact same, in an older set, which I do have with me right over here. This is the older version from the Vulture's thing takedown, and as you can see, it's basically the same exact vehicle, just with the gray wheels on the bottom. But anyway, you do have these 2 identical stickers, which of course I did not have to put tape, thank God. But of course, what you can do is you can take your Spider-Man minifigure and you can turn his hands onto the side and grip on to the handlebars, which let's do that right now if it will let me. There you go. And for more security, you will put this down. I don't know why this is here. I think this is a kickstand, so you're supposed to do this or something when it goes to the side, or I don't know what this is here for. But if you don't want to do that, I think this is supposed to hold them in place. But I don't know what this is here for. But yeah, that just lays right here on the front. And then on the very front, we have the computer, which of course will take Spider-Man off for the time being. And now let's go look at the front. At the very front, we will take a look at this side a bit too. So again, you do have these little spider drones and then more of these things, tools on the side, like this little cross and stuff. On the front, you have this, which we will zoom in. You do have a PS PlayStation controller right here, which does say in the description for this set. You have a coffee mug, so he can sip his Spidey drink or something. And then we have this camera too, which I will be updating because I really do not like the stud on the front. Anyway, you also have this rotating chair at the bottom right here. So what you do is you basically take Spider-Man and you put him on this rotating chair, which I have not done yet. This is the first time that I'm doing this. And you put his arms down. And I don't think it really works that well. Wow. I don't even think you can sit him in this chair, if I'm right. I don't think you can. Hold on. So I just figured out that I moved this 2 in the front, so there should be 3 right here. I moved it too far in, which you all make mistakes once. You make more mistakes. But yeah, anyway. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, you have a little Spidey microphone right there or something. A tracking, maybe map or something. Then some keyboards. Then the best part, you go on the top. And now we're going to go with some confusing right now. So Mini Supers Today did a video like this. And he did this basically. He did a video of set review of this. He did it a bit early. But of course, he did not know that. So let's point out all the suits. Some people have confusion. This suit right here is, of course, this suit right here. The suit on the far left is this suit right here, rendering. And then this suit right here that's kind of dark that you guys can't really see it that well is the big time suit right here. So that is really cool. The suit right here is the Bombastic Bagman. That figure is not included. This figure right here is the Iron Spider suits, and then this is rendering this right in the middle. So these two monitors both connect to each other. That blank figure right there is this figure that comes in this set, which is the Spider-Man figure. Which this is a figure that I basically custom and removed the blue arms. That's in a different video. And then over here, you do have the Spider-Man Lego Marvel PS4 plus Spider-Man. So I think this is a Lego creation of the Spider-Man game from the PS4. You have the map down here, which does have the red little things. There is a crime going on right over here and here. Spider-Man, you can swing right here. You have a couple studs at the top. I'm not going to read it. You probably have red brick or gold brick collection. In the very back right here, you have the Avengers Tower. You also have player ready right here, and these can move. These all can move, which is pretty cool. And wow, this just fell off, which let me put that back on. Where do I put that? There we go. Hopefully this fits. Thanks. But anyway, you also have on the very top, this thing fell over here. On the very top, you have these spider drones right here from the Spider-Man game, which is over here on the web right here. And what you also have in the middle are the Iron Spiders. So the reason why they didn't give the long arms is so they can make this analysis right here, which is pretty cool. Also, you have this Daily Bugle. Terrible photo, you're fired, and it's like a really cool photo. And you have mailbox right here. That would be a cool Mary Jane reference or something like that. But yeah, that is the little computer. It's probably the best part of this set, in my opinion. And then over here, you do have the spider, and we're going to go to the far right now. So before we take a look at the basketball station, we are going to take a look at this over here. So you have a little tiny jail cell, which in my opinion, this is a horrible jail cell because it is too tiny. I was on a live stream and somebody said the jail cell is too tiny. And I totally agree. This jail cell is so tiny. You can't even fit Venom in here. And if you do, you have to basically take him out. And then he slides in the door and then he just doesn't work. And then there you go. He's barely fitting in there. I feel so bad for Venom, but that's, I guess, what you get when you're a bad guy. But I'm going to take him out of there to get rid of his pain. Before we take a look at the basketball, again, you have in the front, you have a little weight right here, which is again on this little thing. This is, oh, it rolled away. This is my least favorite part because when you're shooting like the basketball over here, this just falls out like nothing. Like you're shooting a basketball and oh my god, no. And it just falls out all the time. They should have this more secure. When you're over here, and I was shooting a basketball, this doesn't really fall off that easily because like you do this and stuff, it doesn't really fall off. You do that on this side, you move this down, boom, it's gone. But yeah, this is again on a ball joint, really lazy, but I guess I understand. We'll move this out of the way. In the back, we really didn't take a look at it. You have a little fuel right here. You have a cross, which I don't know what that's supposed to be for. You have this wrench and some other stuff over here. But yeah, then you have a little wrench right here. On the top, you have a spider. And then in the very back, you do have another thing where you could put a suit rack. So basically, this is kind of customization, because what you can do is you can remove this jail cell and turn this into another suit. You could do it over here. You could remove this basket, which we will take a look at in a second. And you can make this into a whole new suit rack. It does have connection for more suits. So maybe an expansion with the Bombastic Bagman. Maybe the Mark 1 or 2 Spider-Man. But anyway, we have at the very top, we have the backboard, which is pretty cool. It's made out of webs, which is a super cool thing. Spider-Man sticker, Spider-Man thing at the top. And then you also have this Spidey, which is a Miles Morales reference to the Spider-Verse. So hopefully we'll be getting some sets because PlayStation, other stuff like that. This basket does go on a Technic pin, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's really cool. So now we're going to take a look at that basket in one sec. I did forget to show off the spider logo at the very top. This is a sticker. I'm sorry if you have not gotten this set and you thought this was a print like me, but Lego's super lazy, so we understand. Okay, back over here. So, yeah, you have this little launcher, which is pretty cool, which I did say in my live stream. Is this made out of water or is this made out of glass? Because who would shoot a basketball in water? I mean, it's so strange, but I don't really understand that. So, of course, right now, we are going to shoot a couple baskets. Hopefully, I make one of them. If I do, I've been practicing recently on this. So, of course, you can move it a bit forward. And, yeah, I'm going to do that a bit back more. And there we go. Let me try shoot. Yeah, again, this just dumbbell just falls over all the time. And of course, I've been getting better and better at this. Now we're in create a situation. Oh no. Hold on. I need a bit. Hold on. Yeah, this just gets a lot of practice in it. Many superheroes today tried to attempt this, but again, he couldn't do it. I feel like that went in, but it did not. But again, oh no, the basketball went away. It does come with an extra, so you can shoot again, and there we go. Here's the entire set. I have his whole glory. If you want to, you can pick it up right here, and you can turn it around all the way around. And there is the back right there, but of course it's not fun to look at that. At the back, we do have some ball joints, which are supposed to be lights, and these are where the webs are connected and the back of the suit rack. If you're wanting to carry this somewhere, I suggest you carry right under here and just do this and then kind of spin it around. And there you go. Now we're going to take a look at the packaging and the final verdict. So, of course, we do have the Spider-Man instruction manual, which does show pretty cool. You have all the suit racks and everything over here. And you have the little spider drone, which I think if you wanted to, you could shoot the spider drone if you wanted to, at like Venom or something, but I don't really know. On the back, you have this, on the front, I will show you. In bag 1, you get the Spider-Man, the motorcycle, and Green Goblin. You start to build some of it. You build the bat monitor. You get the big time suit and skateboard in the second bag. And then right here, you get the rest of the figures. And here's how you build Spider-Man. The pages end at... Sorry about that, but the pages end at... Oh yeah, I forgot. Spider-Man does come with a water bottle. But yeah, that's kind of really forgettable. Yeah, if you go to the very end of the pages end at... page 112, and it shows you what you can do with it. I wish it came with a clear stand. I might fix that. Because how is he levitating up there? And then here are the other sets. I've collected all 3 of these sets. I have separate reviews for them in January. And then right here you have all the pieces. Like I said a minute ago, you do come with a bottle of water, which is pretty cool. So overall, this is a great set. For the price, I think it's worth it, but I wish we had a bit more. Like, if we could expand this set, a bigger jail cell, maybe a bigger basketball hoop, and more suits, definitely more suits, and probably prices at maybe $300, and this would be perfect. And of course, I'm getting flashbacks to the Lego Daily Bugle that will be coming out later today. Overall, this is a perfect set. I think that we should have gotten a new Venom, like a Big Fig, but of course, I understand we probably will be getting one at least this year in summer for the Daily Bugle, because of course, if we do not, then Lego is basically selfish and they will not give us anything we ask for. Yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys like this set. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys later. You guys didn't see the box? Well, the box is exactly the same. So, yeah. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.